Hi, I'm Tony Ennis with Impact Sales Performance, and welcome to this series of short videos that I've created to help sales and account management professionals accelerate their results. In these videos, I'll be sharing tips, best practices, and strategies that you can implement right away to up your game and experience better performance. So this video is about time management. Why is this important? Well, many sales professionals never have enough time. As a matter of fact, they do what's right in front of them, they work super hard, and they run really fast. But time is a really valuable resource. Have you ever heard the saying, time is money? Do you budget your time as the very valuable asset that it is? Your time and selling capacity is one of the most critically important resources that you and your company have. So what are these 3 best practices? Well, first, setting goals to ensure that you're focused on the things that matter to you most. And then prioritizing the work that aligns with achieving those goals. And last and surely not least, budgeting the time on your calendar to ensure that you're setting aside time to do that important work. Let's dive into these 3 best practices in a little more detail. First, setting goals. This topic is so important that I'm dedicating the next video on this series exclusively to goal setting. Most sales professionals are just handed their plan number or quota at the beginning of the year, but very few actually take the time to define what they want to accomplish. Many studies have been done that indicate individuals who set their goals and write them down are 40% more likely of achieving those goals. But what does a good goal look like? Well, a good goal is a SMART goal. The goal needs to be specific about what it is that's going to be accomplished. It also needs to be measurable. There needs to be some definition of success. A goal needs to stretch you, but it also needs to be reasonably achievable. And a goal needs to define why this goal matters to you. It needs to be relevant. And finally, a goal needs to have a specific time frame associated with its successful completion. Now, once you define your goals, we have to prioritize our work and do the things that is in alignment with achieving those goals. Former President Dwight Eisenhower is believed to have created this matrix to help prioritize his work. This matrix asks you to consider activities on 2 different dimensions. The first, importance, or the level of consequence associated with doing or not doing work. And second is the urgency or the time pressure associated with doing the work. Now, it's believed that President Eisenhower assigned a basic action to each of these buckets. For example, that work, which was of low importance and low urgency, he deleted it. After all, why would we do work that's not important and not urgent? Well, the work that was of low importance and high urgency, he encourages us to delegate that work to somebody else, so that we can focus on the work that is most important. Work that is important and has a low sense of urgency is work that should be planned to be done in the future. And finally, work that is both important and urgent should be done right now. Now, as we said, sales professionals are often doing what's right in front of them, working hard and working fast, and sadly that means that most sales and account management professionals focus on things that are not important, but rather the things that are more urgent. If we can be intentional about the decisions that we make of the work that we do, we can spend more time focused on work that has importance or consequence rather than that is just in front of us. And once we're clear about the type of work that is important, well, then we can allocate time on our calendar to do that work by defining a model week or a model day. What's a model week? Well, a model week or a model day is just your intentional definition of a best case scenario schedule. It allows you to assign blocks of time and dedicate that time to important work. Now, this can come in varying degrees of intricacy. For example, you might just look at a week and define the days of the week that you intend to take customer meetings versus the days that you're going to be in the office doing admin. Some people might choose to be more specific and allocate specific buckets of time within a day. Now, the important thing here is that you're defining that work or those activities that are truly important or that align to the achievement of your goals. I hope these 3 best practices will help you make better decisions on how you spend your time, and I appreciate you following along. Please check out my social media platforms so that you can be made aware of future videos that are published, and I'll be doing that approximately every 2 weeks. And of course, reach out. If my colleagues or I can help you make better use of your selling time or help you and your team experience better results. Thank you for following along, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.